Hello everyone, it is Teacher Marian here from HelloTeacherMarian.com, and on this channel you'll find videos all about helping you earn an income from home by teaching online, where I'm bringing to you valuable tips, insight, and need-to-know information. Today's video is all about parent reviews on Outschool. How important are reviews? What should I do if I get anything less than a 5-star review? How will my teaching business be affected by a low review? Well, I'm going to give you my take on parent reviews from Outschool as an Outschool teacher and an Outschool parent. So stay tuned. But first, go ahead and hit subscribe and hit the bell, and please give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Also, a quick note about an Outschool freebie I have for you. Maybe you're excited to teach on Outschool, but you're not sure what to teach. Maybe you have tons of ideas, but you're not sure how to narrow it down. I'm calling this my Think Through Guide for creating your Outschool classes, and you can get it by clicking on the link in the description box below. Now, if you're interested in becoming a teacher for Outschool and you want to use my referral link, it's also in the description box below. As an Outschool teacher, I understand how important parent reviews are. We work hard on our lessons, and if you're like me, you write them and rewrite them and teach them and tweak them again until you feel like they're just where they need to be and the lessons are flowing smoothly and you're really happy with your work and all the prep that you've put into it. You're hoping to get validation from parents that your work was not only appreciated, but deemed valuable by those parents. On Outschool, parents can give from 1 to 5 stars, with 5 being the best, after their students or after their children take an Outschool class. Parents can also leave a public or private review or comment for the teacher as well. Sometimes we teach our classes and we get that 5-star review and it feels amazing. However, I am not going to be a 5-star teacher for every parent, and that is okay. I currently have 18 parent reviews, and my profile shows that I've taught 14 classes. Now, I want to interject, even though I do teach 12 classes a week, because these are ongoing classes, every meeting, in other words, every time I teach a meeting in that particular ongoing class, does not count for a class. Only after all those meetings have been taught and that ongoing class has ended does it count as one class. However, parents can review an ongoing class after their learner has been in that class for 3 weeks. So I have noticed that with ongoing classes, you might not get reviews as frequently or as quickly as you do when you teach those one-time classes. So out of 18 parent reviews, 16 of those are 5-star and 2 of those are 4-star reviews. About half of the parents left feedback, which as a teacher, I really appreciate. Now let's talk about those 4 stars. The first 4-star review was left by a parent who actually left written feedback for me, which was extremely valuable. In their written feedback, the parent stated that they loved the class and that they would even be back. But there was one portion of the class that was just a little too high level for their learner at that time. I so much appreciated that feedback because it let me know a couple of things. Number one, it let me know that they did enjoy the class. It wasn't my teaching style that they didn't like, although it is going to be my teaching style for some parents that they don't like, and that is okay. But number two, and more importantly, it gave me an opportunity to go back to my class description and make sure that I was very specific in that class description about exactly what we would be doing throughout the entire class step by step, so that parents would know if their child would maybe have any difficulty in any parts of that class, or if that class would be a perfect fit for their child. We want to make sure that what we're doing in class is being reflected in that class description. So I'm going to give you 3 things you should not do, in my opinion, if you receive a low review, and then 3 things you can do if you receive a low review. The first thing you never want to do if you receive anything less than a 5-star review is never defend yourself, especially in public. We are professionals Everyone is entitled to their opinion. This would include responding negatively to a comment that a parent has left for review. This would also include defending yourself or explaining why the review isn't valid. Remember, this is the experience of the learner or the parent, and so it is valid. It's valid. It's their experience. So even if it catches you off guard, even if you don't understand it, you don't have to defend yourself in public. I certainly never would. I don't feel like it's professional, and I think it leaves a bad taste in other parents' mouths that come to check out your profile later. Number 2, don't expect reviews. I'm serious here. I do not teach my classes for a review. I teach my heart out because I want parents and learners to be satisfied. I want to build repeat customers. I want to be successful on Outschool long term. I'm constantly thinking bigger picture with every class I teach, but I do not seek out parent reviews, and I don't even think about them. And if I do get a parent review, I am genuinely surprised and overjoyed that someone took the time to leave a review. And number 3, don't seek reviews. Now, Outschool does a great job asking parents to review classes as soon as their learners are finished taking the class. They'll send a follow-up email immediately, and they'll send you several follow-up emails asking for a review of that class. Parents are well aware that they are being asked to review classes. So a lot of times if parents do not review a class, I don't push it ever, because I'm thinking maybe they didn't love it and they would just rather not say publicly than leave a negative review. But I just don't push it. You never know why they're not leaving a review. Now, after each one of my classes, I do leave a comment in the classroom, basically just thanking all of the parents for bringing their learners to class that day. And then I will say that I would really appreciate if you could review this class to let me and others know how you liked it. And some parents review again, and some parents don't, and that is fine. Okay, so what are 3 things you can do if you do get a low review? If there's an instance where you feel like you just experienced a great class and you felt like your learners felt the same way, but for some reason you got a low review and you're completely dumbfounded, then you can reach out privately and politely and thank the parent. Thank you so much for the review. I always appreciate it anytime parents take the time to leave a review for my classes. I would love if you could give me some feedback on how I could improve the class, how your learner would have had a better experience for next time, and then just leave it at that. Don't ask them to change the review. If they get that email and they think, I wonder why she's asking me that. We thought the class was great. And then maybe they realized, oh, I left a 1 thinking a 1 was the best and 5 is the best. If they made a mistake in their review, that very polite but private email will let them know, oh, I made a mistake in this review. But again, don't lay out all the reasons that you thought the class went well. Don't lay out all the reasons you thought it was a 5-star class. Again, just use this just an opportunity to improve, an opportunity to work on and polish that parent communication, just an opportunity for overall, here is a chance for me to get better and grow and make the next class better for the next set of learners. Number 2, respond to all feedback in a positive way. Again, just always thank every parent publicly. Thank you so much for taking the time to review this class. And then you can leave a quick little note about their specific learner if you like. It lets other parents know that I really appreciate reviews because I've taken the time to thank them and I've commented on that review. And so I really believe that it encourages other parents to leave reviews as well. Of course, this is just my way of thinking, but as a parent, it also encourages me to leave reviews as well, because I see that the teacher really appreciates the reviews. And number 3, just keep teaching your heart out for every single learner. If you have a class with 1 learner, you teach that class like it's got 10 learners in it. You do your best. You show up 110% for every class and you teach your heart out. And pretty soon, those reviews are going to start coming in, and the high 4 and 5 star reviews are going to outweigh any low star reviews that you get. I really do believe that. Also, as a parent, if I see 1 or 2 lower reviews, that's not going to deter me from signing my children up for that class if I think that class is a good fit for them. I know as a teacher and as a parent that, again, not every class is one size fits all. So bottom line, you just keep doing your best. You keep teaching your heart out, and you will not have to worry about reviews. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Remember, you can do it. It might change your life, and I'm your biggest cheerleader. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.